Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mech, and today we're going to talk about the Stegosaurus wings, or the Pokemon wings, or whatever people really want to call them. So in FP1 over the British Grand Prix weekend, the internet blew up when Bastianini and Martin came out on track with these things across the back of their bikes, and everyone was kind of wondering, what in the name of God is GG doing now? And GG, in my view, is really only copying what Aprilia have done. But it was an interesting take in the way that he has done it. Now, I just want to clarify, I'm not an aerodynamicist, but I'll give you my opinion on what I think is happening here. But firstly, Bastianini did try them in FP1 and FP2, and Bastianini basically said that he found that they really helped him under braking, but not much else. It allowed him to have a little bit more downforce, which I was quite surprised with, because like in a straight line coming into the corner, I don't really think they will give that much stability. Maybe they do with the height of them, but I just don't think that is true. Jack Miller did also try them in FP3, and in typical Jack Miller style, when he was asked about him, he did say, well, I don't think they do anything for me. More so, I'm more worried about kicking them when I get on the bike. However, he did decide to actually race them, and he did finish third. Not sure whether it was because of the wings, but I just thought it was an interesting take on it. But more and more that I did see it, the more I was like thinking, okay, what is actually going on here? And I think this illustration kind of shows it the best. You can see the force in blue moving across, but the bottom winglet is actually hidden behind the rider, so therefore it's not going to cause any side force on the bike. But what you will notice is the top wing is shaped an awful lot like a Formula 1 front wing. You can see the curve in it, so it is creating, in my view, downforce within the corner, so helping the bike sit down just that little bit more at the back in order to increase rear grip for the bike. Now, I assume this is what it really is. I can't see how it would be anything more than advantageous for the corners than down the straights or in braking. I do think it's something that's going to help generate much more corner grip for them. And of course, when asked, they're not going to say whether it does or whether it doesn't. But I just thought it was interesting, and I did want to touch off just to see and show people what I believe it is. Also, they weren't the only ones trying something, as KTM have a version as well, and I'll show you there. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do with this. If I'm very, very honest, it is a bit out there, if I'm honest. But you can see that there's two little layers between the wings. So between the seat cowl and the rear wing, so they're definitely trying to create some sort of aerodynamic device at the back. It's not as graceful as Ducati's, and certainly not as graceful as the Aprilia version, but it is definitely interesting to see that Aprilia have woken the paddock up to this area of the bike, and they're all trying to throw little devices at it. But I'd definitely love to know what your thoughts. I could be very wrong in my estimation or my review of the aerodynamic devices. As I said, I'm not an aerodynamicist, but I would like to know what you think. Do you think it's right? Do you think it's wrong? Is there any aerodynamicist out there that can tell us what it actually is doing? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.